Hi all, we are back with Cosmetology Week 3. We'll be studying about science of hair, common hair problems, and hair cutting. Start with the definition of what is science of hair. Hair is a appendage of the skin. It is a thread-like outgrown of the skin and scalp of human body. The study of hair, technically called trichology. Let's see what is structure of hair root and hair shaft. Students, there are two main divisions of hair shaft and hair root. Hair shafts satisfy that the hair which is above the surface of scalp and is seen is termed as hair shaft. Hair root talks about the portion of the hair which is beneath the skin is termed as hair root. A variety of structures are connected with the hair root. They are pollis, the hair bulb, and the hair papilla. Let's move further with the further structure connected with the hair root. First is hair pollis. It is a pocket-like tube in the skin or scalp that encases the hair root. Hair bulb. The hair root looks like a bulb as lowermost. The papilla. It is a cone-shaped structure which fits into the hair bulb. Growth and regeneration of hair takes place at this part. Erector pili. It is a cold weather and sudden wear make the hair stand, and in this situation, erector pili muscle control the position of hair follicle. Then comes sebaceous gland. These are sac-type cluster of gland open into the hair follicle. The gland secretes sebum, which spread along the length of the hair to the skin, keeping them, both skin and hair, soft, supple, and shiny. Then let's see what is layer of the hair. The layer of the hair is divided into three parts. First is cuticle, second is cortex, and medulla. As you're able to see in image, that's a hair, and those are the three parts. So the cuticle, that's the outermost layer of the hair, which consists of the horny cell, which looks like fish scale, and this layer is known as cuticle. As you see, it's the outermost part of your hair. Then comes the cortex. This layer lies just below the cuticle. This is portion form, major part of the hair, and gives strength and elasticity to the hair. What is medulla? This is the innermost part of the hair. Sometimes medulla may be absent in the languino hair. Further to chemical composition of the hair. Hair is composed of a protein called keratin, which is present in all horny growth such as nail. So average hair is composed of carbon, that is 50.65%, hydrogen, that is 6.36%, nitrogen 17.14%, phosphorus 5.0%, oxygen 20.85%. So let's see what is chemical composition of the hair. It is divided into again two parts. That's pH knowledge of the hair and pH scale. So pH knowledge of the hair reacts quite differently to two different chemical substances known as acids and alkynes. Finding out the different chemicals is done by litmus paper. Red litmus paper turns blue in an alkaline solution, whereas blue litmus paper turns red in the acid solution. Then, what is pH scale? The symbol of pH means potential of hydrogen. The pH scale is a number scale is used to measure acidity and alkalinity of a solution. See how hair growth cycle is. You can see in the picture that how your hair grow and then it goes again back to the regrowth. So the first is anagon growth phase. That the first phase of your hair when it start growing. Then is catagon, that is transitional phase. So here your state hair grows further. Then is telogen, that is resting phase. Post that it is back to anagon again. So that's the life cycle of the hair growth. Now let's see how many types of hair we have. We all know that normal hair, dry hair and oily hair. So the normal hair is a normal amount of sebum is secreted from the sebaceous gland of a person with normal hair. Normal hair should be kept in medium length. What is dry hair? The less amount of sebum is secreted from the sebaceous gland of a person with dry hair. Dry hair should be kept short to prevent it from damage. Now, what is oily hair? Excess amount of sebum is secreted from the sebaceous gland of a person with oily hair. Oily hair should keep long to prevent the scalp from seborrheic condition. Now see what is hair texture. That is thickness, the feel of the hair and the wave of the hair. What is hair porosity? Porosity is the ability of the hair to absorb water. The ability is not connected with thickness of the hair, but it's connected with the state of the cuticle layer. Excessive porosity is connected with damaged hair and it should be handled carefully for chemical services. Hair elasticity. Hair elasticity is the ability of the hair to stretch and go back to its normal length without breaking. Hair can have poor, good, or normal elasticity. Hair with poor elasticity is not suitable for chemical services. Then let's see what hair density is. Density refers to the number of hair per square inch. More number of hair, more density. For dense hair, smaller blocking and larger rods should be used. For thinner hair, smaller blocking and smaller rods should be used. Let's move further with common hair problems. We all have some hair problems, right? Let's see. The first is dandruff. So dandruff is again of two types. One will be oily and the other one would be dry. So the oily, it is also called waxy dandruff and can be itchy. Medical treatment is the only way to control that kind of dandruff. Then is dry. Dry dandruff is characterized by small white scales. It is result of poor blood circulation and uncleanliness. Then hair falling. It is described in three major parts. The first one is alopecia senilis. It is a form of baldness occurring in the old age. This is hair loss and that is permanent. Then is alopecia premature. It is a form of baldness beginning at any time before the middle age with a slow thinning process. Alopecia areata. That is, it is a sudden falling out of hair in round patches or baldness in spots. Something caused by anemia, scarlet fever, typhoid fever, or syphilis. Then is your split ends. Trichopitlosis. It is a technical name for split hair ends. The hair breaks easily and shows a brush, like spreading out of the fibers of broken off hair. Softening the hair with ornaments may prove beneficial. Then is pediculosis. It is a contagious condition caused by the head louse, animal parasite, infesting the hair of the scalp. Let's Well, this is the end of part 1 of Cosmetology Week 3.